have you suddenly gone zen?
If your expectations keep running into unyielding obstacles, embrace detour.
That sounds overly dangerous.
Well, perhaps I didn't say it well. To quote the late Jeremy Hunter, be the water, not the rock.
Adam Chandler quoting an ex-mercenary monk turned artist. Now I know you are putting me on.
Maybe it's wisdom, maybe it's pragmatic resignation, but I am determined not to stand in Stuart's way.
Well, just in case you decide to rethink your position, I want to make myself very clear. Now, I'm going to let this little friendship thing that you've created move forward. But if, for some reason, you change your mind and you decide you're going to humiliate, embarrass, or insult my mother or Stuart, I will flay you alive. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand you.
You do, don't you? Because the hand on my lie meter is not moving.
Liza, if there's anyone in this world I want to be honest with, it's you.
You go ahead. You fall asleep. And while you do, I'm gonna tell you about my house. Our house.
House?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be on about 5 acres. One of those really long curved driveways with a big porch in front. One of those wraparound porches. 3 stories if you include the attic. And every room's gonna have a fireplace so we can cuddle up and listen to the wood crackle. And pop popcorn. Roast marshmallows. Did I tell you I was the best fire starter upper in my scout troop? Basement's gonna have a big screen TV. We're gonna watch football games. Can't have a fireplace in the basement though, can we?
Kid, I gotta step outside for a little while, but you're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I won't be away long, I promise. Okay. There's no way I'm gonna let you go through this alone. I'll be back. Get some rest.
How is she?
She's still in the water. She say anything at all? Brooke, will you, excuse us, please?
Do you think I should sit with her for a while?
No, that's okay. She's asleep.
Well, that's good.
Thanks. All right, check on Tad before he does anything stupid.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I'll stay with Kid.
Take care of her.
I will.
Jack, your DNA test results.
Good.
I hope so. I hope they tell you what you want to know.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
need a little information.
Do we know each other?
Yeah, Halloween. You were on that night.
Yeah. You were talking to that blondish who was ordering the heavy stuff.
That's me.
You a cop? Because I've told them all I know.
No, I'm not a cop. Let's see if we can dig up a little new information, shall we?
Hey, sis. I know you're tuned in to what's going on down here. So you know what Jake said about it not looking so good for Haley having a baby. It's weird, huh? Haley and I are going through the same thing that you and Edmund went through. But I think, our chances aren't as bad as Haley thinks. You know, she's young and she has a lot of years to get healthy. But I don't know what to do to help her out. To help her get through this. You know, and I'm really afraid of what this is gonna do to her. And everything I think of, you know, the things to say, they're lame. You know? And you must have found a way to get through this. So maybe, you can give your little brother a hint or something, you know, a clue. Anyway, I'll be waiting for it, okay? I'll be waiting for your sign. I'll keep my mind open and just send me those thought waves, okay?
Don't be mad.
Raquel,
I can't wait
can't
anymore.
be
I'm
here.
sorry, Tim. I can't wait anymore. I have something to tell you, and I have to tell you now.
I have to go back to work.
So do I.
Well, Adam, Scott is doing cartwheels.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Scott to me.
Well, when you're happy yourself, it's easy to be happy for others.
May I quote you?
Quote away. But you know I'm right. I mean, Scott adores California, he adores what he's doing, and he adores the fact that his father's happy.
Is that why his father's still talking to him?
Well, father and son do need some private time.
Yeah, I suppose so. Marian, I think a brother and his future sister-in-law could use a little private time. I would like to straighten something out.
Uh-oh. Should I run for cover now, Adam?
No, that's what I want to straighten out. Our encounters on several occasions have been laced with friction.
Friction? Oh, well, Adam, you have made my life a living hell on more than one occasion.
Well, I regret that.
You do?
Yes. And I would like to start over.
You would? Well, all right, that's a great idea. I mean, for Stuart's sake.
Yes, for Stuart's sake. Perhaps we could get together, just the two of us, and we'll get to know each other better.
Great, okay, give me a call. Fine. Thank you, Adam.
Yes. Till then.
Right. Bye-bye, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Any questions?
So, these are the findings. No questions about these?
No. Full DNA workup. Admissible in a court of law.
Always a big selling point with me. Did they do the comparison?
Yeah, there's copies of Kit's results in there along with yours. They did a comparison, the findings of which are on a separate sheet, which you'll find in there.
Okay.
All right, I got to get back to the lab. We're doing a few more tests on Kit.
I'm sure I'll be able to get through this.
Okay.
Listen, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Good luck
it.
with everything.
Thanks.
Okay?
findings are consistent with the genetic map. Common to select.
That bath she gave you was fun, huh?
Yeah. 80 proof barrel of monkeys.
What a piece of work.
She is that?
And so you heard what happened?
Well, I heard rumors.
Ah, well, between you and me, that's all it is.
You say that to the cops?
They're not as dumb as they look.
Meaning what? You think they don't believe her?
At this point, they've got a complaint. A tall blonde who's 3 sheets to the wind claims she was raped in the parking lot. What are they going to do? If they write down what they really think.
Which is?
Well, you saw her.
But Tad's what you call an unreliable witness. He's biased.
And you're not.
Come on, Tad. She was attacked. It's obvious.
Well, you see, that's my problem, that word, obvious. Especially where Kit Fisher is concerned, considering I know how good she is at making people see what she wants them to see. And given the lack of physical evidence and the subject's apparent inability to cooperate, I thought I'd do what any good reporter would do and start asking a few questions.
So you're a reporter now?
No, I used to think you were. Maybe you don't have any questions. Maybe in spite of everything we know about Kit Fisher's past, you trust her. You were saying?
Well, look, pal, I don't know what your connection is with the lady, and I use that term loosely. But you walked out. You didn't see what I saw.
Which was?
Well, after your friend here walks out, Blondie orders a double. I'm not her mother, so I make her the drink. Next thing I know, she spotted this good-looking guy down at the end of the bar. She buys him around. Before you know it, they're out on the dance floor, giving the room a slow massage. I'm talking graphic. She's got every man in the place juiced. If you ask me, whatever went down outside, she wasn't just asking. She was...
Edmund! Edmund, no! Edmund!
You look just like your daddy. Yes, you do. I love you so much. I do. I love you. Yes. Oh, yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Haley? Where's our baby?
He's right here, sweetheart. He was right here, Mateo.
I'll find him. I'll find him. I'll find him. Mateo? Mateo?
What? Tell me what?
You have a son. We have a son together. His name is Max.
All this time, they told me not to listen to you. Trevor and Haley said she's just trying to manipulate you. Don't listen to her.
I'm not trying
I defended you to my wife, to my friends. I said she's a good person. Give her a break. She's just going through a hard time. You gonna pull some stuff like this?
Like what? It's true.
You talk about love, how you love me, how you never stop loving me, and you're gonna say something like that to me? And if you ever repeat that lie to Haley...
It is not a lie. on the Blessed Mother. Max is as real as you or me. And he is your son.
Edmund, knock it off. Edmund, stop. Your mouth shut.
Yeah, you're so worried about her. You were so worried about her, you should have stuck around.
Look, are you all right? I apologize for my friend here. He's biased.
Yeah, well, you tell him to keep his hands to himself or he can take a hike. This is my bar.
Which makes you liable.
That's it!
Whoa, wait a minute. Just relax, okay? Take it easy. Please. Edmund, I just want to hear what the man has to say. If you don't like it, I suggest you get out.
I'll leave what I want. Just stick to the facts.
You draw your own conclusions. What do I care? I know what I know.
There's a guy at the end of the bar. Did you know him?
No, I never seen him before.
What did he look like?
He was young.
How young? 20, 30, what?
25, 26. Light brown hair, blue eyes. Built. This guy looked like he lives in the gym.
Hale, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You can come in.
I didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't.
I just heard you calling for Mateo.
I think I was dreaming.
You want me to go look for him?
No.
I bumped into Raquel at the hospital.
Please, I don't want to hear it. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry.
You really don't have to explain, Haley.
I wish I could explain.
You sure you don't want me to go look for your husband?
Yeah, no, he needs time alone right now. He has a lot to think about.
So you're saying that she asked him to dance?
She dragged him out onto the floor. Next thing I know, she's got him in a lip lock. Her hands are all over him.
And he wasn't complaining?
No, he was chowing down. In fact, I thought that she was going to do him right there on the floor.
So what happened next?
It was loud, I couldn't hear, but they had the jukebox cranked up. It looked like they got into some kind of argument.
Did it get physical?
She was pulling on him. And then he took off. Just like you.
Was he wearing a Halloween mask?
Lots of people. It was Halloween.
A werewolf mask?
Werewolf, Frankenstein, Dracula. There were dozens of them.
What happened next?
Then she orders another double.
And you gave it to her?
Yeah, if you're so worried, why didn't you do something about it?
All right. So she has the drink. Then what?
Well, she has another, which I don't give her. So she gets angry. And then I tell her it's bye-bye time. I call her a cab. That's all I know.
Did she wait inside the bar for the cab?
No, she went outside to get some fresh air.
Did she talk to anybody else while she was at the bar?
No. In fact, well, there's something she said. It didn't make a lot of sense, but then what drunk does. But when I asked her if there was someone that could drive her home, she said no, that she's great at dealing with abandonment issues. Something about having a lot of practice.
Jack? You want me to get Jake?
No. Oh.
Oh, my God. She's not responding. Poor thing, she's still in shock.
Nurse, can I please have a moment alone?
Good luck.
Chrissy. Chrissy, it's me. It's your brother. Hey, you. Just wanted to let you know I took that test you wanted me to take. And guess what? Turns out you were right all along. You're my sister. Everything you tried to tell me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I guess that doesn't help much right now, does it? You must be in so much pain. But maybe there is no pain where you are right now. But honey, you're safe. You're safe now. And I will never, ever let anything bad happen to you again. I promise you that. Chrissy, this was all my fault. All of it. It's just I couldn't allow myself to have that kind of hope. I couldn't listen to you. I couldn't believe you. I couldn't take that test. That would require a hope that I just wouldn't allow myself. Because I loved you so much. So much. You were just the sweetest little angel God ever put on the earth. All that beautiful, long, blonde hair. The ribbon always falling out, although I suspect half the time you untied it so I'd have to put it back in again. I never could figure out why you loved me the most. And that day on the ocean, when I let go of you, and I thought you drowned, part of me went in that cold water with you. Part of me died that day too, Chrissy. That's why I couldn't listen. Give you the benefit of the doubt. I just couldn't. So, I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you for being alive, for finding me, for persisting even though I was cruel and blind and a coward. But I promise you this. I'll never let you down again. Just please forgive me. Please.
You made your choice. You chose her. He is flesh of your flesh. Teo, blood of your blood. You can't annul that, and you can't deny him away. He is real.
No, we were together just a short time, a few days. Don't.
It only takes one time. Our wedding night, do you remember? We had wanted each other so bad, and we had waited for so long. We didn't use birth control. Remember? You said that we were married, and that if God wanted us to have a child, then it was His will. Well, God gave us something that night. He gave us the most precious gift that He could give. A life. He gave us Max. That's why I couldn't sign those papers. I couldn't pretend that our marriage didn't mean anything. I couldn't make our child a bastard.
Listen, I can't have this discussion with you here.
Then come with me to the motel. Please. I will explain everything.
Come on, Edmund, it's not that big a stretch, okay? It's a really rotten night. She's had some really bad news. She's angry, she's frustrated, and she's drunk. So she decides to take a risk.
Shouldn't be that risky to wait for a cab.
That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. Would you please just go with me on this one for a minute? What if she chose to raise the stakes?
By faking her own rape?
Oldest story in the book.
Come on, Dad.
Come on, it's a natural. Why not? Well, you think you're immune? You think Jackson's immune? Forget about it. No man is. It's hardwired. A woman who's been hurt, reaching out, helpless, forget about it. She's already tried everything else she can think of to get through to Jack. Why not as an innocent victim? We're talking about a man who spent his entire life feeling guilty over a sister he thinks is dead. So what does she do? She takes him right back to that night. She's wounded, she's traumatized, she's in need of her big brother.
All right, I'm willing to give you that she was drunk, angry, and frustrated.
What about the guy?
It happens.
It certainly does. You ever stop to think this entire charade might be for your benefit? I mean, let's not forget, you are the one who found her.
What are you talking about?
Well, aside from the fact that a couple people around town think you're an attractive guy, she wants something in Pine Valley, and you're the only friend she's got. She wouldn't be the first woman caught with her skirt up who pretends it wasn't her idea.
I didn't hear that.
Edmund, you caught her in a compromising position, and she had to find a way out of it.
You forget. I found her.
You forget. I know her somewhat better than you do. Edmund, 7 years ago, the guy at the end of the bar was me. I don't care whether she was aiming at Jackson or you or the gym rat. She had an agenda. Nothing happens to Kid Fisher that she doesn't script.
Not this one.
I say you're wrong.
I say you don't. Dad, we haven't heard her side of the story yet, okay?
And that doesn't bother you? Think about it. She's got you, Jackson, my little brother, eating out of her little hand, and she kind of can't come up with enough air to make a statement? Edmund, she's a con. And this is a perfect setup. She gets to lie there looking pitiful while the cops run around making her look good. She's using you. Wake up.
Chrissy, can you hear me? I know this isn't the first time I've asked for your forgiveness. You remember when we were kids? And I got that new bike, that big 10-speed with the racing stripes, and you wanted me to give you a ride on it, and I said, sure. Right after school, I'll come and I'll get you. Only Travis and I went out and did something else. I don't even know what it was. When I got home, you were so mad at me. You wouldn't even look at me. So I got down on my knees and took your little hand, begged your forgiveness, and you kicked me. You could hold your own even at 4. But the next day was Saturday. I took you for a ride on that bike. We packed some lunches and went out to that lake. Gosh, what was it called? Moon Lake. Remember? And we sat on the bank, and we ate our picnic lunch, and we made little boats out of newspapers and floated them out on the lake. Huh? Do you remember that? I'll never forget it. It was just you and me and the sunshine and these little boats. Do you remember, Chrissy? I was wrong. But now I know the truth. You're my sister. Please forgive me.
Dak?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Dak. Dak, I'm here. I'm here, honey. I'm here, and everything's gonna be okay.
Look, sorry I got into it with your friend there.
Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. He's just got his nose out of joint.
Sad. She's not the kind of woman you can bank on, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
Still, can't blame him. She's got a lot of talent.
Oh, Lord. If I pay you, will you promise not to stop?
You don't have to pay me.
I'm sure I do. Why not? I'm sure we could find a couple spare nickels in here somewhere.
Ted Orsini, would you ever stop working? The vineyard will survive without you for one night.
Well, not according to Nola.
Repeat after me. The purpose of wine.
Purpose of wine is pleasure.
Consider this a misguided tour.
Yeah. She's got a lot of talent.
Brooke, have you seen Jake? I need to talk to Kid.
Not now, Edmund.
Yes, now. Tad's out there building a case.
Doesn't make any difference.
Something happened to Kid?
Yeah. Something wonderful.
It's okay. It's okay, Chrissy. You're safe. I'm right here. I'm right here, Chrissy. Dak's right here. You're home now, baby. You're home now.
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye. It's been nice getting to know you.